Hello guys, welcome to Algo Insights. Today we'll go through another LeetCode problem, move zeros. Given an array nums, write a function to move all zeros to the end of the array while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero. So what we are going to get is an array with numbers which may contain zero, and what we have to return is an array with all the numbers in place in the relative order, but just the zeros placed after the last non-zero number in the array. And they have mentioned that we have to do this in place without making a copy of the array. If we had to make a copy of the array, it would have been very easy. We just create a new array, go through the elements in the original array, and if it's a non-zero number, we just basically add it into the new array. But that's what we are not going to do. We will follow a similar approach though and do an in-place swap of the non-zero numbers in the array. So what I'm proposing is we have an index variable which will be at the start of the array, I mean at the zeroth index. And we just loop through the array. If we find a non-zero number, we just copy that number to the index pointer. And then we increment the index pointer. So as the index pointer increments, and if we find a non-zero number, we just copy it there. Once we have the code in the editor, it will be easy to understand. So let's get into it. As I said, we'll have an index which will be initially at 0, and then we will loop through the array. If we find a non-zero number, check that if the current number is not zero, at that point we have to do something. So what we will do is, and this index variable is still at the zeroth position. And then what we do is we find a non-zero number, we just take this number and put it at the index position. So for and whatever is at the index position, we have to copy it at the current location. So it's like a swap. We have a temp variable which will hold whatever is at the index position, and then at the index position, as I said, we just put the number on the current iteration. And then because as I said it's a swap, so the current number we just swap it with whatever we had at the index position, which is this temp, and then we have to do a index plus plus. I think this should be it guys for the solution. Let's go through the example quickly. At the first iteration of the array, this is 0, so this condition will not be met. We go to the next number in the array, 1. Okay, so 1 is not equal to 0, so this condition is satisfied. What we do is we copy the number at whatever is at index, we have 0, and we place 1 at the index position here. So now after the first iteration, after this step, what is going to happen is we have 1 here and then we have 1 here. But as soon as this code executes, we get a 0 here, and then we increment the index. So now this will continuously happen till we have gone through the entire array, and finally we should have the result like this. Let's just submit the code, check whether it's okay. So this works. Let's just submit it. Okay, perfect. And then we got the correct answer. So thank you guys for watching the video. Have a good day ahead.